Good morning, Wanda. Today we are going to discuss about the double line faults. Okay, in the previous class we already discussed about the what are the various types of faults are there and what is the derivation, how we will calculate that fault current for that line to ground faults. Okay, how many types of faults are there? Okay, we obtain the symmetrical faults and unsymmetrical faults. Okay, therefore that unsymmetrical faults are classified as line to ground fault, double line faults, and triple line faults and triple line to ground faults. In the previous class, we discussed about the line to ground faults and what is the fault current that will be obtained for between the line to ground, that all will be derived. Okay, now in the present class, we discuss about the what is meant by the line to double line faults and what is the fault current that will be obtained in between the double line faults. Okay, therefore it is a, before going to discuss about the double line faults, okay, first we discuss about the single line to ground fault with fault impedance ZF. Okay, in the previous class we discussed only the fault current that will be obtained in between the phase A to the ground. Okay, there is no mutual reactance in between the ground to the phase. Okay, but in this case we discuss about the when the fault impedance is connected in between the ground to the phase A, how the fault current formula will be changes, that all will be discussed. Okay, suppose the fault will be obtained from the phase A to the ground. Okay, in between this fault current we are connecting that impedance. Okay, therefore the IB and the IC are the open circuits, therefore no current will be flowing through this. Then IB is equal to 0 and IC is equal to 0. Okay, therefore the voltage across the voltage at the A phase, that is VA, is equal to ZF into IA. ZF into IA. Okay, ZF is the impedance that will be connected in between the phase to the ground or neutral. Okay, ZF into IA, that is equal to 3IA1. Okay, therefore the symmetrical component of fault current in phase A. Okay, therefore this is the zero sequence current at phase A and this is the positive sequence current at phase A and this is the negative sequence current at phase A. Okay, we'll write the formula for that zero sequence current. Okay, what is the zero sequence current formula? That is 1 by 3 into IA plus IB plus IC. Okay, 1 by 3 into IA plus IB plus IC. Okay, in this case, the fault that will be obtained from phase to the ground. Okay, the fault that will be obtained from phase to the ground. Okay, therefore IB is equal to IC is equal to 0. Okay, therefore IB is equal to IC is equal to 0. Then we substitute IB is equal to IC is equal to 0. Therefore IA plus 0 plus 0. Okay, that will be equal to 1 by 3 IA. That will be equal to 1 by 3 IA. Okay, then what is the positive sequence phase current at phase A is IA1. Okay, therefore the formula for IA1 is equal to 1 by 3 into IA plus IB plus IC. Okay, therefore we are substituting IB and IC value is equal to 0. That is 1 by 3. That is 1 by 3 IA. Okay, similarly we write down that is IA2, that is the negative sequence current, 1 by 3 into IA plus IB plus IC. Okay, in this case IB and IC values are 0, 0. Okay, therefore that will be obtained 1 by 3 IA. Therefore IA2 is equal to IA1 is equal to IA2. Okay, then that will be equal to the IA by 3. Then that will be equal to the IA by 3. Okay, therefore all the phase currents are for zero sequence and negative sequence and first two currents at phase A is equal to the IA by 3. Okay, hence we conclude that in this case the sequence currents are equal. Okay, these are the sequence currents, that is this is zero sequence and this is the positive sequence and this is the negative sequence. Okay, this is not to zero sequence, positive sequence and negative sequence. Okay, therefore all the sequence currents are equal. so that the sequence network is connected in series. Therefore, the sequence voltage at fault points. Okay, therefore, we will calculate the sequence voltage at fault points, that is IA naught. Okay, therefore, IA naught is equal to minus IA, VA naught is equal to minus IA naught into Z naught. Okay, therefore, substitute Z naught equal to, we are connecting the impedance, that will be equal to the 3ZN. Okay, that will be equal to 3ZN. Okay, therefore, Z0 naught, that is the ground impedance, plus neutral impedance, that is 3ZN. Okay, therefore, VA1 is equal to EA minus IA1 into Z1 and VA2 equal to minus IA2 into Z2. Okay, therefore, we know that VA is equal to VA1 plus VA2 plus VA naught. Okay, then substitute all these values, that is VA is equal to 3IA1 ZF, that is fault current. ZF is the fault current and VA1 is the positive current, positive sequence current, that will be equal to EA minus IA1 into Z1. Okay, so we substitute VA1 value and VA2 value and VA0 value in this equation. Okay, therefore VA is equal to the fault current into 3IA1. Okay, VA is equal to fault current into 3IA1. Okay, then simplify this equation and then we obtain IA is equal to IA1 plus IA2 plus IA0 is equal to 3IA1. Okay, 3IA1. Okay, therefore IA is equal to 3 into IA1. Okay, what is the formula for the IA1? Okay, that will be obtained from this equation. Okay, we common the IA1 term and then we write down the formula. We write down the formula for that IA1. Okay, therefore, what is the formula for IA1? Therefore, IA1 is equal to EA by, therefore, IA1 is equal to EA by Z1 plus Z2 plus ZG0 plus 3 into Zn plus Zf. Okay, understand ma? IA1 is equal to EA by Z1 is the positive impedance and Z2 is the negative impedance and Z0 is the zero ground impedance plus 3Zn into 3Zn plus Zf. Okay, therefore this can be written as IA is equal to 3IA1. IA is equal to 3IA1. Okay, therefore IA is equal to, IA is equal to 3 into IA1. Okay, what is the IA1 value? IA1 is equal to EA by, what is the IA1 value? That is equal to EA by Z1 plus Z2 plus Z0, ZG0. Okay, EA by Z1 plus Z2 plus Z0 plus 3 into Zn plus Zf. This is the IA formula. When we are connecting the impedance in between the ground to the phase, okay, then we obtain IA value. Okay, next we are calculating the fault current when the fault will be obtained in between the line to line. Okay, therefore a line to line occurs when the two conductors are short circuited. Suppose the fault that will be obtained in between the line to line. Okay, in this case the two conductors are short circuited. Okay, in that case the two conductors are short circuited with a double line fault between the phases B and the C. Okay, therefore the faults that will be obtained in between the phases B and the C. Therefore the fault impedance is assumed to be absent. Okay, therefore the fault impedance is assumed to be absent. Okay, we are considering the fault impedance is absent. Okay, then okay, this is the given diagram. Okay, this is the fault that will be obtained in between the two phases, that is IB phase and the IC phase. Double line faults between the B and the C phases. Therefore, the current flowing through the IA is equal to 0. Okay, therefore IA is equal to 0 and IB plus IC is equal to 0. Okay, therefore IB is equal to minus IC. IB is equal to minus IC. Then VB is equal to VC. Okay, therefore the symmetrical components of fault current in phase A. Okay, what is the formula for zero sequence current? IA naught is equal to 1/3 into IA plus IB plus IC. Okay, understand? 1/3 into IA plus IB plus IC. Okay, what is the IA value? IA is equal to 0. Okay, so we substitute IA is equal to 0. And what is the IB value? IB is equal to minus IC or IC minus IC equal to minus IB. Okay, we are substitute IB value same and IC is equal to minus IB. Okay, then that will be equal to 0. Okay, what is the IA1 formula? Therefore, IA1 is equal to 1/3 into IA plus alpha IB plus alpha square IC. Okay, therefore, we are substituting IA is equal to 0. Okay, and then alpha into IB plus alpha square into IC. Okay, what is the IC? Therefore, IC is equal to, therefore, IC is equal to minus IB. Therefore, IC is equal to minus IB. Then that will be equal to, we are substituting minus IB value in this IC formula. Then simplify this equation and common the alpha minus alpha IB value. Then we obtain IA1 is equal to, therefore, IA1 is equal to 1/3 into alpha minus alpha square into IB. IA1 is equal to 1/3 into alpha minus alpha square into IB. Okay, similarly we calculate IA2. Okay, similarly we calculate IA2. Okay, what is the formula for IA2? Okay, therefore IA2 is equal to 1/3 into IA plus alpha square IB plus alpha IC. Okay, understand ma? Alpha square IB plus alpha IC. Okay, in this equation, IA value is equal to 0. Therefore, the fault current that will be obtained in phase B to C. Therefore, IA is equal to 0 and IC value. Okay, what is the IC value? IC is equal to minus IB. Okay, we are substituting IA is equal to 0 in this formula. That is 0 plus alpha square into IB. Okay, IB means same IB plus alpha into IC. Okay, what is the IC value? IC is equal to minus IB. We substitute IC is equal to minus IB. Okay, therefore we common IB term, then that will be equal to, therefore the IA2 current, that is the negative sequence current at phase A. IA2 current is equal to 1/3 into alpha square minus alpha into IB. Okay, understand ma? Alpha square minus alpha into IB. Okay, therefore IA1 is equal to, okay, what is the IA1 formula? 1/3 alpha minus alpha square IB. Okay, therefore we can write, it will be written in the form of IA1 is equal to minus IA2. Okay, understand ma? IA1 is equal to IA2. When comparing these two equations, then it will be clarify that IA1 is equal to minus IA2. Okay, then this will be equal to 1/3 alpha minus alpha square IB. Okay, this is the IA1, IA2 and IA naught values, and this is the fault current that will be obtained in between the phase B to phase C. Therefore, IB is equal to IC, and then the current flowing through that phase A is equal to 0. Why? Because means it is open circuited. Okay, that's why the current flowing through that A phase is equal to 0. Okay, similarly, we calculate that voltages. Okay, what is the formula for voltages? Okay, in a double line fault, zero sequence components are the current is 0, so that the sequence network is not considered, and positive sequence, negative sequence, and networks are connected in opposite to each other. Okay, therefore, the positive sequence and negative sequence networks are connected in opposite to each other. Okay, we know the formula for that VA, VB, and VC formulas. Okay, what is the VA formula? Therefore, VA is equal to VA naught, VA1 plus VA2. Okay, this is the voltage at the phase A is equal to voltage at phase A for zero sequence and positive sequence at phase A and negative sequence at phase A. Okay, similarly, what is the voltage at that V phase is equal to VB is equal to zero sequence voltage at A phase plus alpha square into VA1 plus alpha into VA2. Okay, similarly, the formula for voltage across the C phase. Okay, therefore VC is equal to VA naught plus alpha into VA1 plus alpha square into VA2. Okay, therefore, okay, in this case, VB is equal to VC. Okay, since we are equating that VB and the VC, okay, therefore, what is the formula for VB? VA naught plus alpha square VA1 plus alpha VA2 is equal to VC. Okay, what is the VC? VA naught plus alpha VA1 plus alpha square into VA2 plus alpha square into VA2. Okay, then by simplifying this equation in the previous case also, its value is, okay, in the currents, we simplify this equation. Okay, what is the value? That is alpha square minus alpha into VA1 is equal to alpha square minus alpha into VA2. Okay, therefore, in this case, the VA1 is equal to the VA2. Okay, in this case, VA naught gets cancelled. Okay, therefore, VA1, we common the term in VA1, common the term that is VA1. Okay, therefore, VA1 is equal to VA2 from this equation. Okay, from this equation, we obtain VA1 is equal to VA2. Therefore, we know the formula for that VA1 and the VA2. Okay, what is the formulas for that VA1 and the VA2? VA1 is equal to EA minus IA1 into Z1 and VA2 equal to minus IA2 Z2. Okay, by using these formulas, okay, that is VA1 is equal to EA minus IA1 into Z1, VA2 equal to minus IA2 into Z2. Okay, by equating these two voltage equations, that is EA minus IA1 into Z1 is equal to minus IA2 into Z2. Okay, by equating these two voltages, okay, by equating these two voltages, that is EA1 minus IA1 into Z1 is equal to minus IA2 into Z2. Okay, from this equation, we write down the formula for IA1. Okay, therefore, from this equation, what is the formula for IA1? IA1 is equal to EA by Z1 plus Z2. Okay, therefore, IA1 is equal to, when the fault current that will be obtained in between the B and the C phases, then the sequence current at A phase, that is IA1 is equal to EA by Z1 plus Z2. Okay, the positive phase sequence current, that is IA1 is equal to EA by Z1 plus Z2. Okay, understand, ma? Next, we know the VA naught formula, VA1 and VA2. VA naught equal to minus IA naught into Z naught, and VA1 is equal to EA minus IA1 into Z1, and VA2 equal to minus IA2 into Z2. Okay, then VA. Okay, what is the voltage at the VA phase? Okay, therefore the current will be equal to 0. Why? Because means IA is equal to 0. That the A phase is open circuited. Therefore, the current across the open circuit is 0. Then we calculate the voltage across for that A phase. Okay, then we calculate the voltage across the A phase, that is VA. Okay, therefore VA is equal to, okay, therefore VA is equal to VA1 plus VA2 plus VA0. Okay, this is the voltage across the A phase. Okay, what is the formula for voltage across the A phase? That is VA is equal to VA1, that is the positive sequence voltage, and negative sequence voltage, and zero sequence voltage, that is VA0. Okay, so we substitute all the values. Okay, we substitute all these values, that is VA1. VA1 is equal to EA minus IA1 into Z1 plus VA2 is equal to minus IA2 Z2 plus VA0 is equal to minus IA0 into Z0. Okay, therefore voltage across the A phase is equal to 0. Okay, therefore VA is equal to 0. Then we obtain current formula. Therefore, 0 is equal to, therefore 0 is equal to EA minus IA1 into Z1 minus IA2 Z2 minus IA1 into Z1. Okay, from this equation, we write down the formula for IA1. Okay, from this equation, we write down the formula for IA1. Okay, we therefore IA1 is equal to, that is the positive sequence current. Okay, that is the positive sequence current at A phase. Therefore, IA1 is equal to A by Z0 plus Z1 plus Z2. Okay, therefore IA1 is equal to A by Z0 plus, that is the zero sequence impedance, plus Z1 is the positive sequence impedance, plus Z2 is the negative sequence impedance. Therefore, IA is equal to 3 into IA0. Okay, what is the current across the A phase? That is IA is equal to fault current formula, that is IA is equal to 3 into IA1. 3 into IA1. Okay, what is the formula for IA1? That is IA is equal to 3 into IA1. Okay, what is the formula for IA1? Therefore, IA1 is equal to A by Z0 plus Z1 plus Z2. Okay, therefore IA is equal to 3 into IA1. Okay, what is the IA1 formula? That is A by Z0 plus Z1 plus Z2. Okay, therefore Z0 is the zero sequence impedance, and Z1 is the positive sequence impedance, and Z2 is the negative sequence impedance. Okay, this is the fault current formula when the fault will be obtained in between the B to A phase. Okay, therefore it is a short circuited, that means the B and the C phases are short circuited. Why? Because means the fault that will be obtained between the two lines, that is B to the C line. Okay, therefore both the lines are in the short circuited condition. Okay, in this case we are calculating the fault current at A phase. Okay, what is the fault current? That is IA is equal to 3 into IA1. Okay, therefore what is the formula for IA1? IA1 is equal to 3 into EA by Z0 plus Z1 plus Z2. Okay, remember this formula. Similarly, similarly, when the impedance is connected, okay, this is the impedance that will be connected in between the phase to the ground. Okay, this is the impedance that will be connected in between the phase to the ground. Then the formula, the fault current formula, that is equal to IA is equal to 3 into IA1. Okay, therefore, the formula when we are connecting the impedance in between the phase to the ground, therefore IA is equal to 3 into IA1. Therefore, IA is equal to 3 into IA1. Therefore, IA1 is equal to E by Z1 plus Z2 plus ZG0. ZG0 is the ground impedance plus 3Zn plus 3ZF. 3Zn plus 3ZF. Okay, this is the formula for IA when we are connecting the self impedance in between the line to the ground. Okay, similarly, this is the fault current formula when the fault that will be obtained in between the two phases. Okay, remember those formulas, that is 3 into IA1. Okay, therefore IA1 is equal to EA by Z1 plus Z2 plus Z0. Okay. Okay, in the next class, we discuss about what is the formulas for fault current formula when the fault that will be obtained in between the three phases. Okay, three phases means this is the phase A and this is the phase B. The fault that will be obtained in between the three phases. Okay, this is the phase A, IA phase. And this is the phase B, that is IB. It's the phase C. Okay, this is the fault that will be obtained in between these three phases. Okay, therefore, the another type of fault is the triple line to ground fault. Okay, triple line to ground fault. That means this is the A phase, B phase, and C phase. The IA current IB and IC. So this is the triple line to ground fault and this is the triple line faults. Okay, the more frequently obtained faults are the line to ground faults. Okay, this is the commonly obtained faults. Okay, and triple line to ground faults and three phase unbalanced for balanced faults are the triple line faults are the very rare faults. Okay, but it is very severe to the system or the distribution system. Okay, it gives the severe damages for the system, but it will be very rarely obtained faults. Okay, understand me? But it will be very rarely obtained faults. Okay, thank you. We discussed in the next class. we discussed in the next class.